Well, hello. And blurry. Why camera? Wrong way. Hello everyone. Welcome to me apparently. There we go. God damn it. How's it going, guys? Happy Monday. Good morning. Morning. Yeah, it's clearly not morning anymore. Thank goodness. There's nothing worse than a Monday morning. How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. Hello, holy crap. Hello, good guts. No idea about this reference? I wonder if anyone's got another reference. Happy Tuesday. No, it's Monday. I wish it was Tuesday. ADHD camera, no focus. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've set it to manual, and occasionally when I turn it off, it'll just try to refocus or something. I don't know why. But it will, and I hate it. Sunday night worse than Monday morning? I beg your pardon. How could Sunday night be worse than Monday morning? At least it's Sunday night. You get to look forward to a great night's sleep. Sleepy time, best time. Monday, you just get to look forward to work. And miserable things. It's terrible. Today is stalking UI. What's the plan for today? We're working on Volcano. It's Volcano Day. After a quick fix on the ice thing. Sunday night is pre-depressed day. No. I don't think that's how that works. Thankfully, I don't think that's how that works. Not if you are unemployed. There you go, you know? Problem solved if you're unemployed. The best position to be in is when people are asking for you while you're employed. And one day I hope to be in that position where I have multiple people asking if I'm available. One day. I'm close, but not there. I'm unemployed, but I'm a different case. It's everyday depression poggers. Is that how that works? I don't know if that's how that works. Normally, if every day is off, then it'd be more like a Saturday, which is like the best day of the week. I mean, what do I know? Anyway. New video came out Sunday, and it's actually my first video that's done actually like very well. In a long time. But the watch time is garbage. And I don't know what to make of it. The watch time is like 25-30% down. But everything else is up. Click-through rate is up. Views are up. But the watch time is down. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what I want. I guess I'd rather have that, I assume, because overall it's more watch time. But it's such a weird thing. I don't understand. You watched the full video? Your part is done? Yes, you did. As long as you watched the full video, liked it, shared it, added it to public playlist. There's no thing as favorites anymore. Subscribed, rang the bell. What other thing do people tell you to do on YouTube? I think that's all of it. Everything. Left an extra comment just for the hell of it. Yeah, I think that's it. You always want to watch the whole video. You never do, but you always want to. So you have good intentions. I appreciate it, Holy Grab. I appreciate it. Anyway, today is Volcano Day. Volcano Day. What is Volcano Day? That's when we mess with this volcano. Because last time we made it so this volcano comes up and we can make it come down and it can come back up and we can make it go back down. Obviously the timing needs to be adjusted, but down, 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 down. Point is, down. We did it. We did it. We did this part. But it doesn't do anything yet. So today we'll be making it do stuff. But what I did find a bug when I was doing the video for Sunday, which is on the ice cage, I think. Yeah, here I'm setting overlapped actor immediately, which is wrong. Well, here, no, this is on begin overlap. This, need to change this a little bit. So if it's the boss, we set overlapped actor. Because what happened was the boss would trigger the destruction and then I could destroy things as well, which we definitely don't want. So let's just double check that that works now. There he is. Give me more damage. 10x damage. Need to get him into phase 2 quicker. Also, I need to fix the health bar. We'll do that first. We'll fix the health bar first. Okay, there we go. So now, I need to wait for the ice attack thing. Ice speed. I don't know why this no longer goes down. We gotta fix that. We gotta do some fixes. He's very green. He's not really that blue. Why do they all land right here? Okay, I can no longer break it, which is good. But like, do they all land there? Hold on. Like, statistically speaking, what are the chances of that happening? This is 0, 0, 0. Something broken. No, something's broke. Oh, what is broken? Why are things broken? Oh, it's because I dragged him out, but I didn't. No, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't specify the trigger box. Everything's fine. I figured it out. It should be fine now. Still check. Crap. I didn't manage to get him in 15 seconds. There it is. Now he's converted. Okay, one more time. Phase 2. Let's do it. Just gotta wait 30 seconds. Here. Make this one go down. I like the shake. I'm happy with the shake. It's exactly what I wanted. It's like a rumbly shake. There we go. I cannot do anything. He broke this. It's good. Come here. Come here. Break it. Come here. Come here. I want you to walk into it. Perfect. I cannot break it still. Okay. Fixed it. I fixed the problem. I had to cut around the issue during the Sunday's video. But let's fix the health thing real quick. Hey, Stormer, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. So you're using your tutorial in this? Yeah, that's right. I made the tutorial and then I implemented it. I did this and then I used the tutorial. Hey, Rip Sticks, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Is enemy sprite as well? As well what? What? Did you make that with the RFX retro thing? I don't know what the RFX retro thing is. And I don't know what you're asking for is enemy sprite as well. What does that mean? I feel like there's a bunch of a sentence that's missing. Oh, you know what I think I need to do in the event graph? Yeah, and BP enemy. Boss transitional health. Modify transitional health. Enable transitional. That's what I need to do. I should enable transitional health. Enable transitional health. I think that's all I need to do. Is the enemy a sprite? Yeah. Oh, the main character is also a sprite. He's quite thin. Can I make it from a mesh? Yes. I mean, it's literally Manny. That's Manny. Do sprite generator thing? I have my own workflow. I take it out of Unreal, throw it into Blender, render it, and make it into a sprite, and then throw it in as a sprite sheet. When you start Unreal, does it give you some strange error about storage or something? No, because I have no storage issues. A white box that says something, something, something. I click on OK too fast. Oh, then, then don't click OK. Close it, reopen it, see what the pop-up is. What do you... That seems like a very much a you problem. Run. If you have storage issues, to make more, get more storage. But I don't know what the error is, to be fair. So that's very much on you. Let me get this guy back. Does it happen all the time? Just once in a while you have plenty of storage? Read the error. I recommend reading the error. Why is it still not doing anything? Why ain't no doing anything? It's not putting transition. Oh, that's why. Call at the parent. I did stupid and I did not call to the parents. Always call your parents. Unreal Zen storage server failed to auto launch. What is the Unreal Zen storage server? What's that? Do I need this anymore? Let's find out. Oh, here we go. Why is it printing right now? It's working, but why is it... Hold on. Modify transitional health should be off by default, first of all. Second of all... it should be turning off. If the current health modify is not equal, then transition health. But if it is, I'm pretty sure I need to reset it here. Based on the character stats. Add a return. With an output, those are going to say transitioning. Here it will be say true, and then here it will be false. And then here, you can change based off of that. If we're not transitioning, so we should do a not begin. Then we set it to be false. I don't know why I didn't do this properly before, but here we go. Let's see if this works. The Zen Storage Server, Zen Server, is designed to support any size project by supporting local, shared, or cloud storage. That's all you can find. Maybe you're not saving to the cloud. Wait, what do you mean maybe you're not saving to the cloud? Hold on. Do you know where your files are going, Cerberus? What do you mean maybe? Wait. Who are you sending your files to? Did you not check when you set it up to be like, oh yeah, here's my files, here's where it's being backed up. I can confirm it's working, kind of thing. In a full Unreal project on your local drive? Because then it's just, then that's your backup is just local. Yep, okay, well then yeah, then it's local. Okay, perfect. Now it does the transition when it needs to. Okay, that should improve performance. So now the transition happens when it's supposed to. Good. Because apparently I forgot to turn off the transition, which, you know, means it was just running when it wasn't supposed to, basically. Yay, fixed. Okay. Your stuff's not good enough for a backup yet? That's not true. Here's the thing. It's not, you think it's not good enough for a backup right now, but when it is going to be good enough for a backup, you won't have a backup. Because let's be honest with ourselves. Or at least I am forgetful. And my guess is a lot of people are. Are you going to remember to turn it on? Are you going to realize that your stuff is good enough at the right time? Just set up a backup. Set up with Git. Git is free. I still have my entire project being backed up to Git. I don't know how. I still to this day, I don't know how I'm still using Git. Online, it says like it's supposed to be 1 to 5 gigabytes. My project is bigger than 5 gigabytes. Like on Git is stored more than 5 gigabytes already. I don't know how. GitHub. Sent the verification thing. Hold on. I'm gonna see how big. I want to see how big the project is right now. Plot twist, it's not backed up. It is. Okay, how do I see how big it is? Projects, no. Insights? How do I tell how big the project is on Git? I don't use GitHub. I just want to know the size of my project. I feel like I tried looking this up before and I found it in some weird place. In my profile, maybe? No. They're projects. No projects. My repositories. I see it. It was updated 3 days ago. I can select it and go to it. How do I see how big it is on GitHub? GitHub. You project size. Here's how to do it through the GitHub API. That's not what I want. If you own the repository, you can find the exact size by opening your account settings, repositories. .28 gigabytes. I have another project that's 7 gigabytes. So, but this one is 6.28, but it doesn't include the entire folder called migrate, which was where I put all the packs of stuff. So it's just 6.28. But still,
ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Wherever I found like online that says like, oh yeah, how big can you back up on GitHub for free? Everyone's like 1 gigabyte or like 5 gigabytes I saw somewhere. I'm past 5. I'm still uploading just 5 to it. And again, I have an alternative I can go to that I just haven't because I was waiting for GitHub to tell me no finally. It's the only reason. Because there's another place that has 100 gigabytes free. I think I showed off before. That I would go to. But so yeah, the more point is set up a backup. He only sacrificed a little bit of time. It's very quick to, push it at the end of like a day, whatever you stop working on something, you just click push. I mean, like push twice or whatever, commit twice. That's it. Nice and simple. Now, if you were to ask me, how do I revert to like several versions back? I have no idea. But I usually don't need to. So, thankfully. GitHub code. If project size is greater than 1 gigabytes in 1 day, I'll do it. Also, do GitHub stuff. Well, like this. Well, here, hold on. How much free storage on GitHub? Maybe this is why. I don't know. But see, it's a storage limit. 500 megabytes on here. Data transfer per month is only 1 gigabyte. I don't pay for anything. And here's Reddit. Is there a limit to how big a GitHub repo can be? There's a limit of 100 megabytes per file, which I don't exceed because I don't push any of the large ones. And then if your repo hits 5 gigabytes, you may get an email from GitHub support querying what exactly you're doing that is taking so much space. There used to be a hard limit of 100 gigabytes, but I don't think the docs mention it anymore. So there's maybe after 5 gigabytes, you might be questioned. They can't start charging me because they don't have my credit card information. Legally, they cannot charge someone also without warning. I don't know why. Again, I should go to the other one anyway, so. Do you know what's the difference? What the difference is in game modes? What do you mean? You go into a widget, you set input mode UI only. Then after I set it to game only, but your character can't turn unless hold the mouse. So UI is widgets, game is game. Game and UI means game, and you can click on widgets on screen. That's it. Okay, let's go. Volcano. Volcano time. This. Let's put your damage back down. Okay. Is there something you have to do to set the rotation back? Because you have to hold the left mouse button down to turn around. Walking is fine. That's entirely depends how you have it set up to control. Right? Like, I have WASD to move, and my character rotates to the direction. I can hold left mouse button and it'll rotate that way. And if I go open a menu and I go back, my character doesn't move, and I can just still go whatever I had. It still all works just fine. So it depends how you do it. And I can see I can be half mid animation, stop it, come back, and I'm still fine. Camera rotation shouldn't change just because you have a widget up, but it all depends on what you're doing and how you're doing it. Right? There's so many things that you could be doing that could be messing with a camera that there's no way for me to be like, oh yeah, it's the one thing. I don't like. Camera should have nothing to do with your widget, but when you go to the widget, are you then UI only? Because if you're not, then you're possibly still controlling the camera. And so that could be it. If you're doing, because if you're game and UI, then you're still controlling the game. The mouse is still controlling things. So maybe you need to set it up where it has a like a check that says, hey, if this is open, then don't. Right? That could be it. Or it could be any number of other things depending on why it's moving. Let's make this 5 seconds. You do switch cameras in your battle scene, but you need to do something to switch to the TPC camera. To make it rotate just by moving the mouse. Not holding. Then you need to look into how to set that up. To set it up to just detect your mouse on tick. Because you probably want it to be as smooth as possible. So you have to click the game and then hold it down towards the camera after battle. That means you're not setting focus. Right now, right? I can't do anything. WASD doesn't do anything. I have to click inside the editor. Now I'm in the game. Test your game as a standalone. Test a standalone. You're probably not setting focus. Hey Ricardo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Nice. I'm glad I've been able to help out. Oh yeah, if you're trying to use PCG in 5.2, yeah, that's not PCG land. PCG really starts at 5.4. PCG starts at 5.4. My first gameplay trailer out. Nice. Congrats. I'm going to... Do I want to do a little explosion and then destroy? Yeah, let's do spawn emitter. And actually spawn emitter at location. Get actor location. Explosion. Boom. Destroy, and then after this, then we just do a destroy actor. Probably should scale this probably like down to like 0.5. Too deep in now to change versions though? Oh yeah. I mean, you absolutely can. Oh, that was so good. Oh, hold on. Let's wait for a moment for it to go up, and then I'm gonna knock it down. Okay, that was good. It's so good. Only thing is because it's less or equal to. I'm gonna do less than. Not equal to. Okay, let's wait for it to come up because I think it gets right. It should get right to the same old spot. So I want to take 1, 2, 1, 2. Why did it I think that works. I think the effect works with the size and everything. Okay. So now, once we hit max height, I wanted to spawn rocks that just fly in all directions, right? What we can use as a base is these. Let's do set timer by event. Let's say 0.1 looping custom event. Just give me a little test here. Spawn actor from class. Get actor location. And let's make sure that it goes up faster. So I'm going to just set this to 1 second. Oh, let's make it 2 seconds, because I think that's 2 seconds how long it takes to go up. Have a good one, holy crap. Thanks for stopping by. Well, it's spawning it like all the way in the ground. I need to spawn it at actual location plus it's not split. You know how tall this is. 280. So yeah, let's do 280. Even though it's a little bit in the ground, we could probably do 270. Yeah, 280. There you go. Right. Freaking. My hotkey for that is the same, like partial hotkey. This. You saw it. It was there. Player controller set ignore look input false is what you need. Nice. Glad you got it figured out. You think that was a little volcano? I mean, it is. Hey, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. It does. Look. There he goes up. There he goes up again. Now, it's the shitty experience right now. That's why this is happening. But the point is, I just wanted to make sure that it's going to work in general. So I can just duplicate this and just call this volcano rocks, I guess. And now we can tweak this. You've been listening but not watching. All good. All good. Let's actually go grab the meteor. Add. This needs to be smaller. Actually, this is 1.0. Let's see how big this is. I mean, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. Let's make that smaller. Actually, I don't need the I will need the overlap. I guess, yeah, I will. Let's do something like that. Maybe something a little smaller. Maybe something like this. Okay, so now on begin play. Relative random rotation. I don't need the start delay. Random offset is fine. Oh wait, this is the meteor. No, we don't want to touch this. I was modifying the wrong thing. Wait. I don't think I changed anything here. Okay. That's fine. Ooh. Okay, here. I don't need to change the that. I do want to do the add impulse. The impulse horizontal force. Needs to be bigger. Let's say 300. Actually, I want it to be a random. Random float and range. You happen to know if it's possible to easily change input on a camera switch? If you want to go to tank controls and back to standard, is that possible quickly, do you know? I mean, you just set up a branch. If true, do X thing. If not true, do Y thing. So yes. Set up one way, set up the other way, add a branch, and call it a day. It seems like a good answer. It also seems like a simple answer. But to be fair, sometimes, you know, the simple answers are the ones they get the job done, so. That's why it's good. Fair enough. It's amazing how much control you can give, but with a simple branch, or if statement, or bool, or however you want to call it. I don't want to do any of the collision swapping at this point. I don't want to spawn this. I don't want to destroy this. change the collisions on the sphere, though. So no collision to will be worry only, which is fine. Pawn. Yep. We will overlap pawn, and we will lock static. Actually, overlap static, because we'll make it so if it overlaps the floor, it just explodes. Yeah, it'll just explode. Probably. Let's see how it looks like first. Oh, I need to remove that. It looks like a little, looks like a little turd that fell down. I don't think that's I don't think that's quite working. Oh wait, this no collision. Did I set it to be? Yeah, this is not a sphere. This is the oh, what it is, static mesh. That used to have 0 collision. Try one more time. Okay, okay, good. Set to simulate physical collision is enabled. Oh. Physics only. Okay, what the hell? Okay, I need to. Okay, let's do a split here. Random float and range. Negative 100, 100. Okay. Maybe it's the fact that they were spawning right on top of each other. I don't know. Okay, why don't they... Why... No, they're just falling. Why are they just falling? Add impulse. $400 to 600 on Z. 200 to 300 on X and Y. So I just take it as a change in velocity instead of an impulse. Mass will have no effect. Do we want mass to have no effect? I mean, I don't care about the mass, which is true. There we go. I need to change the material on it, but... this is my material. I'll make a material instance of... Actually, I'll do meteor, mini. On the mini one, we do not want to do a camera mask. Okay. So, a couple of things. We want it to go further out. So let's go 400 to 600. Okay. I'm also going to want to do less of them, but I want to do more orbs right now. So that way it'll be easier to figure out like where they're going. I think a little bit further on the minimum and maximum. Well, maximum might be fine, but probably maximum as well. So let's do 600 to 1,000. So let's do like let's do 650 to 1,000. And I'm gonna change the vertical velocity change up to 800 to make him go even higher. Okay. So then what I want to do is, if the instigator is not valid, spawn emitter at location. Get actor
Asa
location.
here, pausing for ads.
Start actor. We can watch this while ads play. There you go. Oh, nope. Oh, one got destroyed. Wait, why are... I mean, clearly it's too big, but explosion. Yeah, they're also... Yeah, I know they're too small. Why are only the ones there getting hit? Oh, you know what it is? It's not over. It's because it's not overlapping. It's hitting. It should do on component hit. And I should set the static to be a because it's a block. Right? No. I'll take a look after the ads. We'll figure this out one way or another. Or my name isn't... Anyway. The material also does not work at all for these. For these. I love how they just keep rolling. Just keep going and going and going. Damn it, don't spoil my name. My great and honorable name of Bob. Can't believe you spoiled that for everyone. .25. And World Static is overlap. Bob the Builder. I've never watched the show, but I know the "Can we build it? Yes, we can." Is that's for Bob the Builder, right? Guts.
You're wrong and I hate you and you're a big smelly doo-doo head.
I know the joke in there, Guts. I got the joke. I'm watching you.
You're wrong, and I hate you, and you're a big smelly doo-doo head.
Fair play. Two can play that game. Let's do. Let's do instead of. So let's make this smaller. So if it's, well, I need to make it a little bigger for easier to hit. Let's make the static mesh bigger. Let's make it like 0.5, 0.6. Okay, so we can do something like this theoretically. Static mesh, add event on component hit. Print string. Actually, just do that. Now rise! Rise! Nope. Still, still looks absolutely terrible. So come on, hit doesn't trigger? And this doesn't either? But sometimes it does? Oh, it's because it's hitting itself. No? This might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna just do a print string. This might be a bad idea. Why is it printing nothing? Why is it not detecting the ground? It's static. So it should be. It is world static. Block all. Why? Hey Nathan, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Block doesn't trigger overlap. It only triggers on hit. But then why does the floor not trigger it, but this stuff does? Why does this trigger it? And also, it wouldn't print anything on hit either. Right, there you go. It hits this, it hits the cube, and it breaks. Why does it not do it on the floor? What's the special thing on this cube? How's the cube magic? But here's the thing. This is also world static. This is world static. Here, I'll move my camera so you can see it. Static. 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 They're all static. Block all. Oh, this doesn't have can't generate overlap events turned on. That's why. Fixed it. But yeah, world static can absolutely do overlap. I mean, that's kind of cool. It wasn't what I was going to go for, but it's kind of cool. On a begin play, set actor skill 3D. Yeah, for static measure, there's a checkbox. By default, it doesn't for overlaps, but you can absolutely tell it to, yeah, right there. Generate overlap events. So you can detect when you hit a wall or whatever else, yeah. Because for whatever reason, right, if I don't do this, if I did on the static mesh, which does have block for world statics, and I do add event on component hit, and just do a print string here, it just says it's hitting the floor. It's not, wait, why is it not spawning anything anymore? Oh, hold up, sorry. I didn't finish setting that up, and so it defaults to 0 for whatever. I don't know why it defaults to 0. It should default to 1, but you know, whatever. Oh, now it's printing floor. Hold on. If I turned off can generate overlap events, is it still going to print floor? Because it wasn't printing floor when I did on hit before. Yeah, so see, the floor isn't even generating hit events until you turn on generate overlap events. Why? I don't know. But it is. So, yeah. Once if I turn off generate overlap events, it doesn't print. Hey, SP45, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Here, I'll show again. You'll occasionally it'll print cube and stuff like that when it hits these, but never for the floor, because the floor has no generate overlap events turned on. So don't know why, but it is what it is. This does the trick. We don't need you anymore. I'll need to remember to do begin overlap. Okay, then we need to do send a damage message. The target is the other actor. Just move this closer. Oh, no, I don't. I moved it over there because I want to do one of these. Make. So this is, I'll Put under spell so it doesn't get resistances. Damage dealer. This needs a promote. Need to expose on spawn the damage dealer. There it is. And this also needs to expose the damage dealer. Then the damage override will be. Do I want to override the damage? Yes. You can have it be 10 damage override by default. Hit location. Get actor location. No stun, force damage, no blood. Oh, this is all fine. That's all fine. Okay. So it's gonna complain if I don't put an enemy in here, so let's get Dragonthrax back over here. Oh, also fresh. Oh. Delete unused. Ba, 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 ba. This is exposed. Oh, it didn't say exposed spawn. Oopsie. That's why I wasn't here. Damage override. Expose this one on spawn. So now, damage dealer is going to be Dragonthrax. Dragonthrax, you're just gonna fall into the void. Thank you. I don't actually want to deal with him, but eat him. There we go. Now I take 10 damage. If it hits me, I take 10 damage. That's still not does not look good at all. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I think I'm going to need to do also a texture size change here to like 50 probably. Gainer rocks. Yeah, that's better. Now it's still gonna move, so I probably don't want to do this, but the way I'm doing it right now. Yeah, because right now, it is world position based. I need to do world position, but then have it stick. There's a way. I forget. Sticky world position material. There's a tutorial for it that I remember seeing. I forgot. There's a tutorial for it on YouTube, and I forget the node. It's not a node. It's a whole separate thing. Okay, fine. You know what? For temporary, it's probably fine. It's temporary right now. Coping about that. Volcano rocks. Let's go back to this. I want to do a random float and range between 0.5 and 1. That'll be fine. So now at least it'll have some variety. Again. Do we want less of them? Or do we want more of them? Because if we make them just all smaller, and then hypothetically spawned double, it could look cool. Oh, there, I got hit once. You know, dodging isn't really a problem. You just stand still. I kind of like this. And then we reduce the damage, obviously. We'll say 5. And then, but we'll increase the size of this overlap to like 200. Let's see. The thing, so here's the thing, you guys, before you weren't here earlier. The point is, you need to get this guy. If you hit it, it goes down, and if you get it down all the way, it goes away. So you shouldn't have it ever reach max height. If you got it to max height, that means you weren't fast enough. Obviously, it's going up way faster than it should right now, but right now, if I was to hit it, it'll go down and it should stop spawning it. But it doesn't right now. So let's set that up real quick, and then we'll have it stop spawning it. Mini meteor timer. So if I hit it, Clear and validate timer. Let's set this one back to 5 seconds so we can do a little test. There it goes up. Then in 5 seconds, it'll go up again. And it'll start spewing the meatballs. But if I hit it once, it stops and it goes down. Did it go back up there? Why is this? Why is it spewing? What? Hold on. hold on. Is the relative location z plus this greater than 0? Amount to move up, so it's still above this number. So yes. Let's do 90. Then the number I need to do is like 85. Let's check. Nope. It's. Why is it spewing again? Is my math that bad? -10. $80. 34. What? But it's -190. And when it's 0, that's on ground level. It's clearly not at 0. Oh, it's because it's plus the amount to move. Why is it plus the amount to move up? Because it should be the amount to move up. Why is it 90? That's the problem. It's moving up 180. I think my values were just really off. From the top, go. Oh. That's why. This back to where it was. Move this back to, I mean, 90's fine. It's because if the relative here is greater than just -10, say that. That'll be the easy solution. That's the easy solution. You're tweaking the model. Maya, what happened to the other program that you wanted to use? Okay, that's working. Okay, that's bad. You're right. Is a great practice. Also annoying. So if the amount to move up is 90, it is at -190. There, let's do -190 exactly. And that way we could check if it is greater than -11. easier to edit meshes. The other one just does CAD. Yeah. I'm sure depending on what you're doing, like, it's great. But while it is a exact science, it doesn't have to be an exact science. If that makes sense. Right? Like, while thing A needs to fit into hole B, if it's a millimeter or two off, no one's gonna notice. If it's a centimeter or two off, people are gonna cry. Well, you know, that's hard. It's hard to mess up that badly. Okay. Good. And if I hit it, it stops. And now it will not start again until it goes back up. Ugh. Okay. I see the problem. If it is greater than, you know what we could do? I don't know why I didn't do this before. If it is greater, then for the love of God, run stop moving up. Why didn't I do that before? I don't know. Because I'm dumb. I keep telling people, but they don't believe me. You don't have to have the mesh all effed up.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
You can't let it look like garbage. Fair enough. Oh, not here. That's not where the check needs to be. Okay, I'll set it up properly after that. The check needs to be when it's moving up, not when it's already moved. Yeah, we can do this check here. And this, both of these checks need to happen before. My air conditioner is on. My thermostat says 69 degrees because the air conditioner is more or less pointing at it. And yet I'm warm. I don't like it. You don't even, the sun's like all the way over there. You know how normally it's here? It's all the way over there now. I think it's actually warmed up here, hasn't it? Yeah, 63 high, 70 high tomorrow. Dear God. It's still not summer yet, thankfully. Oh, but Wednesday, Thursday is gonna rain. That means hopefully I shouldn't need to do air conditioner. But really the good days are gonna be Tuesday, which says cloudy, just cloudy. Friday, cloudy. Saturday, cloudy. Those are the best days. I love cloudy days. I don't like rainy days. I like cloudy days. 16 Celsius where you are? So cold. What do you mean so cold? At 16 Celsius? What is it here? Yeah, it's 14 here. I'm like, I wish it was colder. I like cold. Cold is great. Cold is awesome. If it is max height, it'll go here. And we'll do another here. Here. And this is min height. So what we're gonna do is then change this to say max height. This is min height. And then if this or this are true, you know what? It's cleaner this way, but this way gets the information twice. This way doesn't get the information twice. Then we do stop moving up. There we go. Let's see. Does that fix it? Hopefully. But then it needs to move like a fraction more. It's greater than -10. It becomes true. But this didn't happen. Why? Why? Hey, Mike, welcome in. How's it going? Be doing well. The question is, why not? It's a good question. It's a good question. I want to first answer the why, and then we can figure out why not. It should go here. And then it should go here. Because again, we said to be true. So, what gives? It says true, but this didn't trigger. What? I can do greater or equal to -10. What? do a print string here of the same variable as we're doing print string here. Both should say the same thing. You've been on the grind for the past week or so. Finally have your demo coming out tomorrow. Rats. Oh, man.
Swag.
Oh, now it's fine. Thank you very much for the support, Mike. I appreciate it. It was Plankton. I hope you enjoyed Plankton. Why is this no longer working? Okay, I see the problem with everything I'm doing. Okay, it's just I understand the problems I have made. I understand the problems I made. If it's max height, and we're not moving down. Or we're min height and we're moving down. Here. This is not exactly the. No, get a little more organized here. Okay, then stop moving. So it will not go higher than the highest or lower than the lowest. Okay, we fixed the spaghetti. Don't worry. Don't worry. You should write longer messages next time. Do it. Yeah, TTS is hold on. Okay, this is good. Okay, it's going down. Good. If it goes back up, it should start again. Why does it start again? Why doesn't it start again? Because it doesn't trigger finished. It just stops. Custom event. On finished. That's why. On finished. Because a timeline that you... I forgot about this. A timeline that you stop has not finished, so it does not trigger finished. Because middle finger to you. That's why. Okay. There we go. Right. So if I keep whacking this. Now I can get down and poof. Goes. So you can make it go poof right away once it spawns. Very easy. Or once it goes up. Right. Then I'll take a few hits. And hitting it while it's moving does nothing. Unless it's moving up. It does. But if you like hitting it hitting it multiple times while it's moving does nothing. Assuming it's moving down. Right, so it was moving up, I hit it, it starts moving down. Once it starts moving up, I hit it, it moves down. So I interrupted moving up. And then it goes down still. The amount, whatever amount I had it that was supposed to move down. Oof. Okay, I like that. I like that. What I don't like still is the eruption effect and all that. These. I don't like these. Is it because they're too big? I think they're too big still. Because there's so many of them now. Maybe we go smaller still. I don't think that's why. I mean, what do they want to be like football shaped? Honestly, that's better. The smaller size is better. So here's the problem. I mean, it's not really a problem, but here's the thing. I like it. You know what we need to introduce? We need to introduce a downtime. It needs to do this the way it's doing it right now. I think this is nice. Let's say it does this for 5 seconds, and then for 2 seconds it doesn't, or whatever it is, and then 5 seconds it does, 2 seconds it doesn't. Right, we'll play around with the timing, of course. So maybe like 10 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, I don't know. Play around with that. So that way, because right now it is dangerous to go inside, right? If I go inside, depending on the RNG, I will get hit. Now watch me not getting hit by anything. But I'll increase the overlap here to like 400. I'll give it a higher chance of being hit, even though it's smaller. And then we can just give it downtime where that is the time where if you messed up and it got to full height, you have a chance of, maybe you didn't mess up, maybe you weren't paying attention, maybe it wasn't priority, whatever reason. So now it should be still not getting hit that much. Welcome back, holy crap. Yeah, if player overlaps, they take damage. Well, it doesn't overlap the little thing. It overlaps the bigger one. There's a bigger sphere around. You'll see it right now. That hard to see outline thing That's what's the overlap. Not the little ball, the bigger thing. Anyway, the point is, you can, risk it and go inside and potentially take a few hits, or we'll make it so, you don't have to. Okay. I wonder for an optimization if you can instead spawn the sphere on the collision with the ground instead. What? Spawn the sphere on the collision with the... I'm not sure. I don't follow what you mean by that. Have the collision overlap only when it hits the ground, you mean, for the damage event. Well, I wanted to... You are right. It is not doing an AoE when it hits the ground, which is true. But if it hits the ground... What's the difference? The range is the same. If it hit the ground without hitting you, it means you weren't in range anyway. So, versus if it hit you, then you were in range. It's from a pack, USB 45. I think there's, if you search for dash trails, I think on Fab for Unreal, Shield to find it. Let's see if I can find the name for you real quick. Blink and dash. Search for Blink and dash VFX. Blink and dash VFX is what you want to get. Keep in mind, though, it does have a big limitation. Is the effect is a linear effect. It doesn't follow the character. It's just... here, I'll show you so you don't waste your money, potentially, thinking it's something else. So these effects, right? This is what it is. It's a straight line. It doesn't follow anything. It doesn't follow the player. It's just an effect that is a straight line. So I use that, and what I do is I've modified some, I think this one. And basically it goes the length I wanted to. So I just made it, I tweaked it so I can control the length. So if I don't dash as far, it doesn't give the particle as far. But that's this one right here. But if if I'm in the air and I jump off and I'm falling, the effect will still go straight. It doesn't understand that I'm falling and it should go down now. Yeah, the length, but not the direction. So if I'm going straight and mid-dash, something hits me, I move. The character moved, but the dash continues. The effect will continue where it was because it's just an effect. So it's not ideal. But I want to. These are the effects. Again, they're nice, but that is a big, caveat. That depending on what you're doing, this might not be a good solution. Ideally, this would follow the character, Or I could do this behind the character, like have like a continuous particle system. But I understand why it's done this way because it makes sense. But yeah, that's the pack I got. Like a smoky look. There's a lot of smoke in your game. It's a ninja game. Nice. If we want to have something on spawn particle with velocity or more, I think I forgot the name of. Maybe I'm not a Niagara guy, which is why I got the pack. But the thing is, right? Depending on what you're doing, it would work on this. What I'm doing right now, it'd probably work on spawning it based off of my location. But if I was to do like something else, then it'd be a little harder. So here's what I'm thinking for this. And I don't know if this is a good idea. Is to have it another timer that after, let's say, X seconds, it will stop this timer and then start another timer. And then that timer will start this timer again. And then when I do the stop and invalidate, I just cleared all of them. So that's what I'm thinking. Is that a good idea? You know, I don't. Debatable. This will not loop. This will be just, let's say 5 seconds. Custom event. Mini meteor cooldown. Oh, this will be mini meteor duration. No, that's correct. This is the duration. Mini meteor duration. Because after, let's say, 10 seconds, it will activate this. And then this one can stop the other one. Hey, Cluster, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. There you go. Right, it stops the other one. And then after another set of time, let's say 5 seconds here, this would be mini meteor restart duration. Mini meteor start timer. It will then it'll then go here. Custom event, mini meteor start. Create event. Mini meteor start. And the reason I want to do it this way is because then I can stop all of these from ever happening. If I use delays, delays will trigger no matter what. That's why I'm doing it this way. You're learning Niagara off and on. Nice. Yeah, I know a bit of Niagara. Not enough to be comfortable like making full-on effects by myself. But if I need to like modify something slightly, I can do it. That's basically my knowledge level. So not enough to feel comfortable from scratch, but you know, enough. So now, here, I'll collapse this to a function. Clear and invalidate all timers. Do it. Ooh, no, hold on. Clear and valid all. Yeah, yes, because the yeah. Right now you're doing widget stuff, setting up extremely modular settings menu. They can be scaled up to any setting in the future. Nice. I still gotta do that. I still just set up like a big settings menu. But I need settings to do that with first. You only put what you define and have a search functionality that shows hides patrol.
For content for the game.
Holy shit, my good sir. He's come out of nowhere. Drop a hundo. Like, oh yeah, there we go. Like, you insane bastard. Thank you.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
He's patrolling indie devs. I really appreciate the support, Patrol. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Dude, trolling the channel with money. A way that people always like to get trolled. I mean, true. Hold on, I want to show you something. Because you are trolling in a way. Can I do... March? Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for the support, Patrol. This is what happens in my analytics whenever you do that. Just for reference. This is you. If you're wondering what that 1 day spike is, back in March, that was you. Spiky Patrol, yeah. What's kicking your ass right now is figuring out what to do for multi-case scenario of having settings that can be drop down, sliders, checkboxes, and text fields. It's like, how do I even... What scenario would you need? I'm not sure I follow. What scenario? We need to for real put together a game to make a knockoff Oblivion? Why would we need to make a knockoff Oblivion? They already made Skyrim. But with Patrol's funding, we can reach Oblivion. We need a Might and Magic 3-tier dungeon crawler with good graphics, 4 million copies. I have never played. I've never played it, so hopefully you're right. Yeah, I've never played Maya Magic. This is working. It should, once it reaches max height, go for 10 seconds and off for 5 seconds. When the settings bar gets created, oh, hey, it's working. Oh, that worked beautifully. When settings bar gets created, it links back to a data asset. The data in the assets can be enums or floats or integer, etc. So not always going to be the same variable type. My Magic was like Oblivion on a Mac 512 in 1988. Wait. Games ran on Macs in 1988? What happened? Why did they stop games stop working on Macs at a certain time? Okay, so we can come in here, we can hit it, go down, and then when it goes back, it resets. And of course, do this. We'll get hit probably for a bit. I'd probably want to increase the damage you take now. Because now each hit does, I mean, if you get hit for multiple. I want it to be dangerous to do this. It's kind of dangerous. But I want it to be more dangerous. Let's clean this up. First. Timers. So an enum gets associated with a drop-down table, an integer associated with a selector, a float associated with a slider, and then a widget is being constructed. It swaps out the correct item needed. Okay, I think I understand what you're talking about. I'll give you my breakdown in a second, Leo. Should be an additional sphere overlap on impact of ground. When it impacts the ground, it's already doing the sphere overlap. I think what you're probably seeing is the explosion is wider. And I'm probably inside the explosion and not getting hit. That's probably what's happening. I can do that. Ripping sticks. We could change things up. Yeah, I haven't adjusted that stuff ESP45 yet. I'm just trying to get it to work in general. Okay, so real quick. I don't know about quick, but here. Fighting monsters and dodging lava spores. Stack the danger. See you in a few months. Have a good one, Patrol. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, Leo. So for my understanding is, you have like a drop down, right? And in the drop down, you have like numbers, right? And then something else in here. And then these might also be drop downs, right? Is that what you're saying? Where you could have potentially drop downs and drop downs and drop downs. You're making an AI file? When the settings bar gets created, it links back to the data asset, but the data in the assets can be enums or floats or integer. Here's what you can do. If you need to figure out which data it is, make an enum of the data types. You know, whatever you have, floats, bools, enums, you know, whatever it is, and then just do a switch on enum. And then if it's a bool, spawn the bool thing. If it's an enum, spawn the enum thing. If it's a float, spawn the float thing. Nothing is pre-generated, and it all goes off of this. I imagine this is blueprints because it's widgets. Can you do? I mean, I assume you can do C++ and widgets. I'd be surprised if you couldn't. I just haven't seen it before. Okay. So we're gonna turn off we're turning off the pawn, so we'll no longer hit the player on the way down. We'll see. Let's turn it off for now, and then we might turn it back on. So do spawn emitter in class. Then it'll do a multi-sphere trace for by channel. Get actor location. Radius, 300. We'll debug it to see how big it is. Channel is character. For each loop. Break. Damage. So, and then a complete, you can start it off. So theoretically, it should now hurt a lot. It's called template. I mean, probably. Wait, what? What? It's, I didn't hit it. Did it hit itself? Oh, it hits itself. Oops. It's able to hit itself. We should chase that. It should not be able to hit itself. Make array. Get owner. That work? Hold on. It will if I plug in an owner. Because obviously I don't want it, affecting itself. Because it is a character right now. There we go. Okay, 300 explosion too big. First of all, explosion way too big. Let's tone down that explosion. There it is. 150. I will die real fast if we leave it as is. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, now my health is going down, a bit faster. And what if we did, okay, let's do turn off for duration. And what if we did both? I don't have to, but what if I did? Yeah, okay. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I think that's decent. I think I wanted to go up. I want to control how many steps it takes. I want to control how much the durations and all that. So we do expose some values. So, first of all, let's just move all of this here. So, mini meteor spawning, and actually, because I have this here now, I could just do mini meteor start. And just not have this. Do that. And then here I can do custom event, move up, reset. Okay. That's still not perfect, but it's better. And then, here's what else I can do. Because now that I have this here, I can do on finished here. Movement stopped. Okay. A little bit better. A little bit cleaner. Okay, so now we want to control a few things, right? We want the move up. Not the duration. It's the time increment, I guess. Let's put this in a group. This is going to be volcano progress. Play rate does not need to be, should be exposed. This is fine. The next one we want to expose is the, or I don't want, this one's not exposed, the amount to move up. I want to have that be calculated automatically. So what we're gonna do is we want to move up 180. So we would do a divide 180 move up stages. Oh, this needs to be exposed and spawn. Would abstract classes be the same as templates? I saw the whole abstract stuff. I didn't understand what the difference is between that and a class. I feel like I just do parent-child and get the same result, and more. So why I would want to have all of the stuff be abstract, I didn't understand. Not from that video, at least. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. During widget constructions. Reset button, constant. Cool. Replace at runtime based on data asset. Checkbox, bool, strings, float. Yeah. So just like I said, switch an enum. Right? You just switch on an enum. Enum tells it what kind it is. Nothing goes here. And then you just spawn the widget based off the enum. And then you got whichever one you need. And everything inside of that widget needs to be exposed. So that way you can populate that information and it needs to be consistent. So you can populate it. And then that's it. Seems simple. I mean, unless there's something else you're confused about. Why data assets? That's my only question. Why not just use a data table? Why data assets? Population might be tricky. I don't think it's any different than the card population that I do, right? I populate all the information for these cards, right? I don't think it's any different. You like data assets? It's nice. Okay, fair enough. I'm not a super fan of data assets purely because you then have to deal with however many data assets there are, right? Yeah. Okay. I got hit quite a bit getting in there trying to do that. So that's good. I want that. I want you to want to wait for the cooldown time. Good. What I'm going to also do is, because they're going to spawn around the same time, I want to give a little bit of variance to the delays. Like of it going up. Which means is this. I want to add a random float in range between negative 0.5 and 5.5. So plus or minus half a second of whatever the move time up increments. It's just a little bit of offset. Actually, let's do minus 1 to 1. 2-second variance. I think that's better. Yep. Okay. So now what we can do is move up stages. We have 2 stages. If we set this to 3, it will be 3 times that it goes up. And then 3. Excellent. Okay. But the amount that I currently push it down is half of 1 stage. Which we can control how much we want to move that. So let's do move down stages. Okay. Amount to move down. Set it here. Same thing. 180 divided by number. The number is move down stages. And if we have it to be the same, 3, then it'd be the same. I'll say 5. So if it is at max, you need to wait 5 stages. I need to give it 5 hits to move it down. That might be a little too much, because it includes waiting for animation, which is 2 seconds. So maybe 10 seconds of like dealing with this thing, have it go all the way down. That might be a little too much. So let's do this. So let's give it a whirl. We're gonna go up. If I hit it, it's gonna go down, but it's not gonna go down as far as it was before. Excellent. I can still stop it along the way, have it go down. Okay. Let's double. Oh wait. Yeah, I never actually plugged it in. I was like, it's taking longer than I thought. Of course it is. I'm about to move down. There we go. Now let's see. Okay, if I hit it. Oh. Right. Can I do negative 180? Can I just do negative 180? That should work, right? Yeah, there we go. I need to go down, not up. Okay, let's wait for it to go all the way up.
Ads are here.
1,
Pausing for ads.
2, 3, 4. But it started moving up during that time, so it became 5. That's okay. I mean, I say it's okay out of context, right? Once it's actually in game, in terms of like actually also dealing with the boss and all of that stuff. This is gonna be a lot. I'm rethinking the animation going down being that slow. I think the animation down should be faster. Because if you need to deal with a boss and all of this, you don't have time, and yet let's say there's 4 of these spawned, you don't have time to deal with all of that. So I think the animation going down should be faster and potentially less hits to get it all the way down. We'll see. For a second, that was Doom music. I wouldn't know. I have never seen Doom. So Dune is great, or so people say. It was good enough for a second movie, right? I think there's a second movie? Or am I mistaken? I don't know. I don't watch movies. Let's do play rate. Play rate is exposed, and I have it at 2 right now. Isn't it? Is it play rate at 2? Yeah, play rate is at 2. So let's do play rate up. Play rate down. Up will be 2. Down will be 1. It's not play rate. It's anim duration. You want so bad to read the books? Heard the books get weird. It's a chill 3-hour movie. If heard they go a lot deeper. Do you know it's like a Game of Thrones of the space? There's a lot of politics and mind games. I've never watched Game of Thrones. I'll be honest. I've worked for the same studio that did the effects for Game of Thrones, but not at the same, or yes, the same company, but not the same studio. I mean, it is the same, different locations of the same studio. I can't say I worked on it. I didn't do shit. But current anim duration not exposed. This is what's gonna go here, and then here on damaged. We're gonna set current anim duration to be amount to move down. And we'll put the up here. Okay, that'll change the speed of this. So let's give it a whirl. It seems like there's a lot of times there's two things that happens. Either place it. I think I got the time wrong. But I think there's usually two things that happen from my experience. Is there either studios stretch it too long or too short? Like they try to cram it all into like 3 episodes or however many episodes, or they're like, you know what, those 3 episodes that we were gonna do, let's make it 3 seasons. Oh, whoops. I see the problem. Oh no, this should be fine. Oh wait. Oh, because I duplicated it's 90 seconds. Whoops. Amount to move down. Wait. No, not amount to move down. I grabbed the wrong thing. It's not amount to move down. I grabbed the wrong thing. Anim duration up. Anim duration down. I just grabbed the wrong thing. Also, other way around. I just grabbed the wrong variables. There was so much of the story got cut out. Wait, if you've never read the books, how do you know it got cut out? Only 5 books released out of 8. That doesn't seem right. Oh, I still haven't moved down stages 4. It's just the animation. Let's do move down stages to 2. 2 move down stages. and it's faster to go down in terms of time of this animation. You've read all the books before watching the TV show, Match? Okay. 3 hits. I like that. That feels better. Wait. But why do you say I want to so bad read? Oh, wait. You want to read the books of Dune, not of. And you're talking about Game of Thrones. That's what's happening. That was my confusion, I think. Right? Did I understand it correctly this time? You read Game of Thrones, but you wanted to read Dune. I think. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, now I understand. I mean, to be fair, I probably understood for a moment, and then my memory went, what? What's over there? No, that assumes I got distracted. I didn't get distracted. I just forgot. Very different. No distractions were had. Just memory loss. Comes with age, you know. Sorry if I bother your game day with my book passions match. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's not your book passions that's the problem. Okay? It's the fact that you're passionate about anything. I mean, that's just unacceptable. It's just, I mean, how could you? Distract me with your passions in general? Jeez. Can't believe you do that. This is all I think we got it. I don't have that many, to be honest. Hey, you don't need to have many. A few good ones, or even one good one, is all good. It's all someone really needs. But I think we got what we wanted. Which is, now this takes... Actually, let's see what happens when we have, like, multiple. Let's say I have, like, them here. 3 of them. Because they should now go up at different increments. I might need to add the variation. I might want to increase that even more. So they hit each other, which makes sense. Which makes sense. I can check the damage dealer. Oh my god, it wasn't Gagus that did that. Holy crap, that's the shocker of a lifetime. Hello, Kale. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm like, wow, I thought I got used to it relatively, you know, recently. Never mind. He had it also ready. Unreal Blueprints don't directly support it, but there's no way to have variable templates in Blueprints. I believe in you, Leo. You got it. This is Blueprint's as best option. Yeah, good guns gets it. But why did I look at your other monitor in Discord like when you redeemed it? Wait, you looked at the other monitor when you redeemed it as well, Kale? Hey, a self-own is a self-own. You know what? That's... Oh my god, Gagatz is just throwing all the points out. Okay, it's printing the owner, which makes sense. If this is not equal to damage dealer, then we do this. I need to check if they're both players or not. What do you do? Instead, do you save these points for anything else? Is there even a higher purpose? You just need 10 more Discord. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. There's TTS. There's the color stuff. There's a bunch. I haven't thought of anything really good that uses a lot of points. Is the problem. The irony is you know C++, but you don't know Unreal syntax because there's a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Can't do much about that one. Burn, baby, burn. That's what I'm just thinking of your points. There is another redeem you can use, Gale. I believe it's one that you redeem if you're really smart. There should be a redeem for that as well. You know, if you're really feeling you're just too smart. Because remember the currency. I don't know if you noticed what the currency is for the channel, Gale. I don't know if you ever looked. For the channel points, that is. But if you're feeling too smart, there is, you know, there's something there. Rise! Doing not in your case.
You dare imply that I have never redeemed loose brain cells? Do you even know me?
True, I think you have redeemed it. That looked good. That looked good.
You're wrong, and I hate you, and you're a big, smelly doo-doo head.
I mean, true and real. Still hurts, but true and real. If I ever think of something that is worth a lot of points, I'll add it. But I just haven't thought of anything that's worth a lot of points. What's going on? Redeems. Hey, if you watch on Twitch, you get channel points. And people can redeem them for stuff. Sunday horror game stream? No. Nah, this is so worth it. Yeah, so these should now be a little more varied. Oh yeah, absolutely, good guts. I ain't gonna deny that one. Yeah, now these are a little more varied in when they go up. That's better. Which means they'll also be varied is when they go down. The only thing that does concern me
Imagine using blueprints. Only Susi Wussy Bakas use blueprints. Real GigaChat's code in Morse code.
That was great. That was great, Leo. I don't know. I guess I'm a sussy wussy bucka. I've never been better described. It is theoretically possible to get multiple of these spawn next to each other. And if that happens and they all get to the full size, I mean, I guess you messed up. And that's on you. Because now getting to these without getting hit will be difficult. Oh. Oh, it's still worked out. I should have made dance redeem points. I don't know about that one, Chief. For 500 points, you stand up and dance like a cat anime maid? I am not Ludwig. I don't know if you realize this, Gaguts. I am not Ludwig. I do not stream to thousands of people and have a maid outfit with animal ears. I know the resemblance is uncanny, but use a world align texture to blend between them? Nah. I don't want to blend them. They'll all be randomly rotated, also. It's just right now they're not. But as long as there's a moment when they all turn off, even for a split second, that's enough time for you to go in and... I mean, this is assuming you don't even have any kind of range attack. Or any kind of AoE thing you can use. If they're all bunched up, also, you have more of the terrain to just not worry about, so it's not that bad. And when one turns off, you know what? It's actually not bad. No, that's fine. That's fine. I like that. I like that a lot. Is gonna go? What? Why is it not going yet? No, hold on. Why isn't it going? Why is streamer bot action history completely empty? You're not lucky when you have the same scamming habit. No, here, hold on. No. I can fix this. Okay? Okay? I can fix this. Do I need to restart it?
Hi YouTube chat. It would be so skibidi if you smash the like button on the stream, and also subscribe to Procedural Minds. Wiz made outfit at 11 subs no cap.
That one was terrible. I'll give you another one for free.
Hi YouTube chat. It would be so skibbity if you smashed the like button on the stream and also subscribe to Procedural Minds. Riz's main outfit at 11k subs no cap.
I don't know what it was. Okay, guys, I have it set to random voice. He just threw up. You're welcome. You can thank Kale for that. That's at Kayla Hamron on Twitch if you want to point your puke towards that direction. You're all yourself too. So Skivity equals 8 out of 7 people in chat don't know what TTS is talking about. Yeah, pretty much. That's already on your walls. Oh no. Well, thank you for watching. I'll give you time now to clean up the stuff from your walls. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It was a fun stream. Tomorrow we'll continue with this. We'll set up phase 3 and get that all working and start working on actually getting the Dino boss to have cool transitions and other stuff. So, yeah. Have a good night, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.